A person once said that you should invest in your hair because it is the only crown that you never take off. So, my name is Abigail Lamont, and I am here to teach you how to dye someone's hair at home and to do it successfully, and I'm going to show you each of the steps that will help you do it successfully. So, we went out and we bought a Revlon kit. We chose a color that is similar to her hair because we don't like the bright colors, we like the more natural look. And so what you do to start is you can either follow the directions in the box, because that's basically what I do, but you take number 2 and you mix it with number 1, and then you clip off the top of this with scissors, and then you shake it up until it's well mixed. So I did all of that ahead of time, and I am going to start putting it in her hair. So what you do is you're going to take the top and kind of put it away. You can have them hold it for you, which is what I'm going to have her do. This is my sister, by the way. And then you just take it and you start at the roots and you just rub it in. So you squirt it and you rub it in. Make sure you get all the way to the roots, and you make sure you cover all of the hair. So you're going to do this until you've done all of the head, and then once you're done with the bottom, you will put the top down and do the same thing. Okay, so you can see that I've done the entire bottom of the hair. I'm going to have her flip it all back, and you'll just start with the roots up here again. And I've used about half of it. She has pretty thick hair, but you shouldn't worry about running out. I have never, and I always only use one package. So you want to start always with the hair dry. If you start with it damp, the dye won't stick as well. So you just, again, start at the roots and you go back. You just put a little and just smear it until it all disappears. And when you get to the longer parts, what you're going to do is you're going to just squirt it on the hair and then pull it down with your fingers. So you just squirt it in the hair, pull it down with your fingers. And you're going to do that until, again, you've done her whole head. So I've done all of the hair that I wanted to. I have some hair not touched, which will turn into highlights because I did a darker tone for the rest of her hair. And the ends right here aren't touched, so they will also be a lighter color. So when you're done putting all the solution into the hair, you will let it sit for the allotted time. For this case, it is 25 minutes. And then you will have them rinse it out and use this conditioner. It's labeled number 3 conditioner. And so when you're done with that, you will be done unless you want to style the hair further. The benefits of doing it here at home instead of in a salon you will spend up to and around $100. You can spend more or less depending on what exactly you want done with your hair. But here at home, this whole set cost us $8. It's one of the cheaper ones, but it does a very good job. Revlon is very trusted, and that's what I mostly always use. I do my sister's hairs, I do some of my friends' hairs. It's just a fun thing for us, and it leaves your hair looking healthy and shiny. So after you've let it sit for the 25 minutes, you will rinse all of the hair out, and you will continue rinsing until the water runs clear, so there's no more dye in the water coming out of the hair. Next, you'll take this conditioner packet, and you will put it all in your hair, your hand, like that. And then you try to evenly distribute it throughout the entirety of her hair. So once you've got it all in, you'll let it sit for an additional 2 minutes. And after the 2 minutes are up, you'll rinse it out again. This time you don't have to be so thorough. And after you're done rinsing it out for the last time, I will blow dry it. And you will be able to see the difference once the hair is dry and not wet. When it's wet, it'll all look the same. You can't tell any of it is different colored. You might be able to tell it's a little darker, but that's it. So once you dry it, you'll be able to see the real effect. So now I have rinsed out the conditioner from her hair and I have blow dried it. So now you can see the actual color of her hair after dyeing it. It is a little darker, and where I left out some of the dye, you can see that it is slightly lighter than where I put it in. You might not be able to see it in the camera, but it's slightly lighter in the highlighted spots and darker in the non-highlighted spots. In conclusion, I would say that it is much easier to dye hair here at home, much cheaper, and less stressful if you follow the directions. Thank you for watching my presentation, and I'm looking forward to watching all of yours.